This is a video I've wanted to make, but I don't know how I exactly edit it. I probably won't put too much work into this video at all because I know how many people watch these things. But yeah, so I had my first experience going fishing, and I just like to talk about it because this is coming from an outsider's view. Like, I'm not an American, so I didn't grow up with my dad, my mom, my stepfather, my stepmom, my brother, my weird uncle. I don't know. I never went fishing just because I lived in a fucking desert and there was no fish around, you know? I mean, there was the ocean, but we didn't really go fishing. But my friends invited me to go fishing with them in Kickapoo State Park, I believe it was. And I was just like, yeah, let's see. You know, I probably won't fish because I'm a giant pussy where I don't like hurting anything. Like I can barely kill a fly and feel not have like a moral existential crisis about it. Like, oh my god, I took a life. So I didn't really want to hurt fish or anything. And I know people will say like, oh, you know, they don't feel pain. You know, when they get caught on the hook and they struggle and they run away, that's not them going, oh yeah, I love this, I love having a goddamn hook going through my jaw. So they do feel it, and it was like, okay, you know, I get it. I'll see what this is all about. I'll see why people enjoy sitting staring at water for like an hour and then reeling back in when something tugs only to have nothing come up. But anyway, so fishing is supposed to be a really relaxing sport, and I know a lot of people are like, it's therapeutic, it's relaxing. And so to start off, you take the hook and then you stab and like torture this little earthworm or whatever bait you get, and it's just that's the level of squeamish I am. I don't even like doing that. I try stepping away from earthworms when they come out when it rains and they can't breathe because they're drowning in that like liquid mud. And I feel bad about it. You know, I can't do it. I don't have the guts, the strength or whatever. But I just saw my friends kind of like just normally, you know, skewering this thing like a weird twisted kebab. And the entire time I was just like, what the fuck? You know, like what? Okay, you know, they're just earthworms. You don't have to feel bad about them, I guess. And then we throw them in, and then we reel back fish, and it's just like you get the fish on, then you take it off, and then you let it suffocate without water for a bit, and then you just go, wow, look at the fish I caught, and then you throw it back in. And I think the episode that really scarred me for life when it comes to fishing is I had thrown it in a couple of times and things were biting on my reel, but I didn't catch anything, luckily. I feel good about that. And then I was reeling it back in with a piece of bait still left. You know, this corpse of an earthworm just that's been mangled and half eaten off. And I was dragging it back when a frog decided to jump up in the air and catch it, and I was just mortified. I love frogs. I think they're cute, slimy little things. You know, they look like cute little things. And I just stabbed this one through the mouth, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm going to hell definitely now. If I wasn't convinced before, I am now. And it just kept running away, slipping out of my hands until finally I caught it. And he looked at the face of this interrogator, torture, CIA tactics, and realized like, okay, this guy's trying to take it out. And I just felt so awful about it. And it's got me thinking, you know, over the past few days since this happened, it's been like a week or something. What is the point? Like, I don't understand. I mean, if you catch the fish and then eat them, I get that. You're doing it for food. I eat fish. I just can't hunt animals myself. I'd rather eat it. Kind of hypocritical, but whatever. But when you catch them to let them go, what's the point? What I mean, is it to feel is the same thing with hunting? Like people who use like, you know, hunting darts and tranquilizers and then hunt animals and then take pictures with their like date rape bodies. Like, what is the point? Are you trying to feel superior to a fucking fish? Like, oh yeah, bro, I caught that fish. I like totally fucked its jaw, bro. Nice fish. Go back. What? it's funny because I know a lot of people will be like, you just don't get it. And yeah, I honestly, I don't see the point of finding an animal, skewering it, like harming it, and then just letting it go. It's like, it's amazing. Like, are you why? But and people like different things. People enjoy hunting, and I mean, yeah, that's their choice. People like dumb things also, and that's their choice too. But I don't get fishing. That's my rant.